your Oklahoma City Thunder. At the shooting guard position, 6 feet 4 inches, number 5, Lucas Dort. At center, 7 foot, number 55, Isaiah Hartenstein. Starting at power forward, 7 feet 1 inches, number 7, Chet Holmgren. The other forward position, standing 6'5", number 8, Julius Williams. At guard, 6'6", number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. The head coach for your Oklahoma City Thunder is Mark Daigneault. Let's hear it for your Oklahoma City Thunder.
You look at the Thunder. Well, they started off with a Game 1 win. Now they need to get another one here to keep the home court advantage.
And even with that win in Game 1, they can't take their foot off the proverbial pedal, right? As good as they were last game, they'll need to be better tonight to avoid a letdown. Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And the shot goes in.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Pass to Williams. And here is Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Hits it from three-point range.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now here's Green for the three. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Mark Daigneault gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. There is a clear game plan that coach has in mind for Devin Booker tonight. He told me, quote, Devin doesn't respond well to getting doubled. You can't do it every time because he'll pick you apart, but we'll send the extra man his way more than once. That I can guarantee. Kevin, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Williams sets a screen for Holmgren. Lets it go from deep. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, nobody's quite sure just how the partnership with Devin Booker and Jalen Green will play out in the desert. They were just one of 3 backcourts to average 20 points per game each last season. But with so many overlapping qualities, it's not the most obvious fit. But many in the league feel that Green could mold himself actually after Booker, and that gives the Suns another potential offensive focal point. Everyone around the league is curious to see how they'll make this work, guys.
A dangerous duo for sure. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside, Dort. Back to SGA. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the shot clock. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Dort against Green. has one. And Holmgren pulls it down. The Thunder leading by 3. Left side, Williams. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Mark Williams.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Cason Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Booker against Wallace. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any two-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Free throw good, Booker.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
No good from Booker. The Thunder leading by 5. Pass to Williams. Back to SGA. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. SGA's got 5 now.
Well, this is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Williams, a screen on Wallace. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in.
Substitution on the floor.
1:53 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Green. Still yet to score. Clock at 4.
Oh, wow! That is powerful. If that doesn't belong in the dunk contest, then I don't know what was. That is an impressive finish there by Green.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Williams has a screen for Williams. Williams with the steal. Booker looking around. O'Neal outside. Back to Booker. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. 1:04 left in the first quarter of the game. To the inside. It's deflected. Taken away by Williams. Allen kicks to Green. Drills it from outside. Green's got his second basket.
You can tell Green likes to move quickly. He gets that ball, and he's taking the shot in just a few seconds.
SGA against Booker. Rejected by Booker. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. O'Neal a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And O'Neal with the basket on the assist by Booker.
The defense expects Booker to find his own shot, but he gives it away off that pick and roll.
Joe with it. Nothing on the board. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Booker. The Thunder with another miss. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Thunder lead by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
Now here's Wallace. Mitchell outside. 5 on the clock. Over Goodwin. And it's Mitchell missing.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Pass to Highsmith. Here's O'Neal with the 3. Rebound by Wallace.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Wallace. From the arc. Iguodala grabs the rebound. Shoots from 14. Down the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Mitchell passes to Joe. Wiggins outside. Here's Holmgren. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. The free throw drops for Holmgren. When you think about clutch players, Greg, you think score. But is that accurate, or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Here's Mitchell. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Mitchell. Wallace outside. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Now here's Brooks. He had a nice open look right there. And now it's a 3-point Phoenix lead.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Richard, as a Phoenix native, who would you say is the greatest player in Suns history?
There's a round mound that comes to my mind, but I have to go with the MVP, Steve Nash, who won it twice. But there's still a case for Devin Booker, but he's still adding to it.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are two things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back to you, Kevin.
A unique talent. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Hartenstein's checked in for Cason Wallace. And it's Mitchell in for Isaiah Joe. And a change for the Suns. Williams is checked in. Now here's Booker. O'Neal a screen on SGA. Holmgren with the steal. SGA with the ball. Now guarded by Booker.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
A nice shot by Hartenstein.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Gillespie, the pass to Brooks. And it's off from three-point range. Oklahoma City's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Booker outside. Williams, a screen on Williams. Here's Brooks. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. The results in their game on Sunday left no doubt.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Brooks. He has yet to score. Here's Gillespie. Makes it off the glass.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Dort, he's checked in for the Thunder. Jalen Green's checked in for the Suns. .116 left to play here in the second quarter. Now Mitchell. Here's Williams. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Devin Booker. Mitchell outside. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Mitchell. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside, Green. Pass to Gillespie. Williams looking around. Now here's Green. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. He can't get it to go. Thunder have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Williams passes to Mitchell. Right side, Dort. Back to Mitchell. Over Green. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thunder out in front, up 1. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this.
And as we welcome you to halftime, without question, Game 2 has been a battle for the Phoenix Suns.
They look great on offense. The ball is flying around. Guys are getting open. It's enjoyable to watch.
Especially for those of us who are brought up playing the game this way.
And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series, they were able to hold serve in Game 1, but they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game. It was a game that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0, and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
We know Book can hit those deep threes, but he's also effective around the rim.
Hartenstein with the screen for SGA. Another shot. And there's the nice layup by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his second basket of the night. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Green inside the three-point line. Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Now Brooks, after the missed three from Chet Holmgren. Green, the pass to Brooks. Williams, a screen on Holmgren. Inside, and it's Williams throwing it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Holmgren outside. It's Dort on the wing. Williams inside the line. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. Suns leading by 3. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Green kicks to Booker. Knocked loose. Dort against Green. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein. Outside, Dort. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Suns have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Booker against Dort. Shot clock at 5. And Booker kicks to Brooks. Offensive rebound. Here's Williams. An easy 2 points on the layup. Williams has got the lead up to 5 now for Phoenix.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Here's SGA. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Left side, Williams. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. For the tie. And Devin Booker pulls it down. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's Brooks. And that one drops for him. And the Suns lead by 5.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
And here's SGA. He's got 11. Gilgeous-Alexander. Excellent touch around the rim.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Jalen Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace is checked in for Williams. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Dort. And for the Suns, Iguodaro's checked in. And Royce O'Neal subbed in for Booker.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Wallace the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams trying to break free. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Brooks the pass to Gillespie. 56 seconds left to play here in the third. And he can't bank that one in. Under trailing by 3. SGA kicks to Wallace. Wiggins sets a screen for Wallace. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The putback, it's good on the putback.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
The Suns have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Green. 5 points in the game. Shoots from 12. Count that one. Green's got 7 points in the game.
Softy, he's letting them know you have to respect me.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Suns lead by 3. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Wallace looking for an opening. Pass to Williams to tie it up. Good on the triple. Williams has got it all tied up now for Oklahoma City.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Allen passes to Goodwin. To the middle. And he stops it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Wallace. Williams, a screen on Allen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Wiggins is checked in for Jalen Williams. And so here's Phoenix. The lead is 2. Pass to Iguodaro. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And the Thunder making a change here. SGA's checked in. And a change for the Suns. Williams is checked in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Holmgren sets the screen for Wiggins. And the dunk by Holmgren.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependent.
Now here's Goodwin. Pass to Allen. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Just 5 on the clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Allen's shot is off.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
And it's Goodwin with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And taken away by Wallace. On the wing, Williams. Over O'Neal. No good off the back of the rim. Well, Phoenix shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Wallace against Booker. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Floats one. Good D by Booker. Goodwin with it. He's against Williams. Goodwin kicks to Allen. O'Neal sets the screen for Allen. Hands the 12-footer.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Williams to take the lead. The three goes down. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from Coach is simple. Stop him.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Isaiah Joe. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Allie, thank you so much.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Green with a screen on Dort. All right, here's Williams. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Now, here's Holmgren. Hartenstein with the screen on Brooks. Outside Holmgren, 6 to shoot. Williams fires. Now Dort. Here's the floater. And that's in there. Excellent awareness.
What a shot by Dort, keeping his cool and finding his team a bucket.
Booker. He gets it to go.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Dort fires the three, and down goes the three.
Tenacious play from Dort when it matters most. He was not distracted by the stakes at hand.
Booker inside, defended by Dort. That shot no good. Outside Holmgren. SGA looking it over. And an intentional foul right there. Holmgren. Oh, what a play inside.
Such a gutsy competitor. Dort crashing the boards and looking unafraid to get physical.
Booker against Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It drops. And so they foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
And the Suns call time here. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
There's still a sliver of hope.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
It's the first that stretches their lead to 8. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. So we see the Thunder get the win here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.